And we're back. Welcome to some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. You can just call me Stent. Good news! Unlike yesterday's stream, I actually remembered to eat before streaming, so we don't have that to worry about. And thankfully, the day doesn't seem to be quite as hot as the weekend, so we're in good hands there as well. As you can see, we're here in Tree Shroud Forest. Time for more mystery indeed. As we venture in order to collect all 5 of the time gears, or is it 6? I don't know. I'm just rolling with it, especially after that little outbreak last time. Anyways, let's go in. There should be a time gear at the deepest part of this forest. We're leaving as soon as you're ready. Alright, fine, I guess we'll just go in. Yes, I'm ready. Okay, we're good to go. Let's set off. Now, from what I've heard, apparently Tree Shroud Forest is apparently one of the better... Oh, several food items went bad. Alright, already off to a good start. Apparently this this dungeon is particularly good for TM, so I'll be sure to keep on the lookout for that, and... Yeah, just going to start placing... Please don't pick up the grimy foods, Vel. I'm getting rid of those for a reason. Okay, just grimy food, grimy food. Basically, it's food that fills up your belly slightly, but at the cost of giving you status effects, so best to avoid it if you can, but obviously there's certain dungeons which come to mind. Buried Relic, which that doesn't exactly become a viable... What is Houndoom doing here? This is supposed to be a forest. I would have figured this would be home for grass types, not whatever that is. Ooh, Reflect, though. That's interesting. Let's have a look at Reflect, actually. Info. Okay, having physical attack damage and damage from regular attacks. I'm guessing... Yeah, we can't learn it, because... One thing which seemed kind of odd to me always is that, Pikachu could learn Light Screen but not Reflect. I mean, I know he's not exactly the sort of Pokemon that could really make use of dual screens, but it would be nice. Oh, Ralts is here as well. I'm guessing we're not going to be able to do any recruiting here, but... Still, it's nice to know that you can find Ralts here. Kill it. Come on, bite. There we go. That's double team for ya. I will admit this is another one of those dungeons I don't remember all that well, just remembering the music which is used in a whole bunch of other dungeons later in the game, mostly the water-based ones, because it sounds mystical enough for a water-based dungeon, I suppose. Just thinking it would probably be a opportune time to do some shiny hunting while I do this, but... Embargo, Escape Warp... I figure it's best to just keep my eyes on the game for the time being. Yeah, I think I gotta watch out for that magical leaf. That seems... Oh, thanks, Vel. Nice shot! Now it really seems we're starting to get a whole bunch of more dangerous traps, I've noticed. Like self-destruct. That's usually not a... Oh no. Yeah, that's torrid for you, just massively boosting up your water-based attacks when you're in a pinch. Like, look at that! Just casually one-shotting stuff with Water Gun, which is... Honestly, that sort of makes it so Water Gun is something which I would definitely like to keep around. I was mostly doing it for the PP, but if it could pull off damage like that, then I don't think we have anything to worry about. That being said, though, if there was one particular move I would like to get in here, it would be Dig. Because I reckon it's gonna be quite useful when it comes to a boss later in the game. Let's have a look up here. Oh, there's the stairs. Again, though, I can't exactly remember... Ooh, we got water now. I will admit, Tree Shroud Forest isn't one of those dungeons where I particularly like the look of. It's a pretty dungeon. All things considered. Ooh, Sky Gummy. Let's give that to Vel. Because why not? suppose this is sort of the peril of having a water-type leader, just accidentally stepping on a water tile and forcing a party split, as we've seen plenty of times as we've been going through this. Excited for Cyberpunk still? Yeah. Apparently it seems as though a lot of people are eager for me to move on to Phantom Liberty, which, to be fair, I've been excited to move on to that too, because I haven't actually played through Phantom Liberty yet. I've just heard various sorts of things, but I think it's mostly going to be a blind thing, aside from the fact that I know there's apparently 4 different endings, so we'll see what people want me to do with regards to that. Though I do have an idea as to what I'm going to do. I will admit, Charms is sort of a mystery to me in this regard, because I know that its main thing is Flower Gift. And I'm pretty sure you can get Sun here occasionally, so I'm kind of worried considering Flower Gift naturally boosts damage. Though, that being said, I don't really know all that much about Flower Gift, to be perfectly honest. The main thing I know about it is Flower Gift being used to give power boosts to Shuckle in order to do the most damage possible in the game, when combined with stuff like Power Trick. It requires a whole bunch of setup from what I recall, but with 2 Charms and a Shuckle, I am pretty certain that— ooh, another palette change. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it is possible for Shuckle to do the most damage possible in the game. I think the requirements to actually pull it off, though, aren't exactly realistic, so it's not something you'll ever properly see in a battle without it being properly set. Hello, Keck. How have you been doing? I got plenty of money on me this time. Let's see what you got. Why would I ever buy a gold ribbon from you? Faux hold. You're not faux hold. That seems like it would be useful. Let's see. We'll get rid of a safeguard. And from that, we get a nice tidy profit of 100. Ooh, I didn't notice you have a blue gumi here. That's going to be... I'm going to need that. Let's swap it out for... ooh. Stamina band. We already got a bunch of these. Yes. Alright, thank you. Come again. It's nice actually being able to purchase stuff from Keck, even though he's likely just inflating a whole bunch of prices knowing him. I will admit though, when it can't move. Yeah, it's very easy for you to just get stun locked in this game if you're not careful. I've claimed #1 since yesterday. Welcome back! Welcome back. Yes, I was just thinking to myself, you know, one Pokemon that I've barely ever used, but I kind of want to, is Shuckle. I know it's kind of a difficult Pokemon to pull off, considering it's mostly just a uber defensive tank, or more so just the ultimate wall or such. Ooh, Scope Lens. Let's see, what can we afford to get rid of? Let's get rid of Embargo. We're not going to use that. Change the view to gains select is just yeah, just generally speaking, I do quite like Shuckle, though I have noticed as I've been growing up, despite me finding Gen 2 to be a bit of a comfort game for me, Focus Punch. Can I use this? Oh, I can use this. Do I want to use this, though? That's the question. Still traumatized by... Don't worry, we're not going to be getting more into that anytime soon. I'm kind of tempted to actually go with Focus Punch, because I think I can make it work. It's only 8, but considering Water Gun, I think we can get away with it. Let's go with Focus Punch, just as insurance. because I'm not entirely certain as to whether we're actually going to get a dig, so may as well get the next best thing. Probably should pick up an escape warp now that I'm thinking about it, just so we can get more reviver seeds. Let's see, ground. Swap. Let's get rid of safeguard. I'm not going to use that. Yes, it's it's all hunky-dory. Okay, we just casually have Alakazams in here now. You know, the leader of ACT, the greatest rescue team in the whole of the world, except for Lucario because Masuda's persona. And he's just casually hanging out in this forest here. Protect, Oh yeah, we're also getting Curly. I'm just thinking to myself, when I see Curly in this game, the main thing that comes to mind is Sky Blue Plains, and I remember back when I played good old Blue and Red Rescue Team, just thinking how pretty Sky Blue Plains looked. In fact, a lot of the biomes in Mystery Dungeon for the Friend Camps, and yeah, I'm still a little bit disappointed about the fact that the camps were just turned into a menu in the DX remakes. It's kind of sad. Don't know how I'm at 125. That's a very good question. Guessing you just had a bit of a panic attack. I don't know. Oh no, confuse Ray. Oh nice, just confuse absolutely everyone. Go on, go get Thunderbolt, please. And I'm gonna risk it. Here, have Oranberry. Oh hey, it worked. You know what? Just to give you a better fighting chance. Here, have an elixir. Give him the fun. Give him the what 5. Yeah, confusion generally is quite dangerous in these particular situations. Good old Sleep Seed. That's gonna be. Yeah, I feel with the various items we can get that it's very easy to combo them with Focus Punch to make them work. At least I'm counting on that for boss fights. Not that we're going to be running into many boss fights. Oh, we actually found the hidden stairs. I was going to say. Let's see. Good afternoon, and you found the secret bazaar. Yeah, let's spend the money to heal up. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're pretty much close to the end already, but there's no harm in it. Boss. Yeah, Focus Punch is mostly just here in order to do good damage on bosses, particularly one near the end of the game. Okay, let's try a grab bag. Let's try a grab bag. Oh, treasure bag's too full. It would be nice if there actually was storage here. Game. Yeah, something about that Licky Licky sprite is just grotesque to me. Not sure what. I mean, then again, Licky Licky in itself is kind of grotesque, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I think we're just gonna move on. Yeah, now it's starting to remind me a fair bit of Sinister Woods. Except a lot more brown, and apparently for some reason there's fire types here. No idea why, considering it's a forest. Get out of here, you. You're lucky I don't have bites anymore. What sprite Licky Lickies? I'm sort of wondering, especially just any sense of object Are you kidding me? That's 2 in a row. Yeah, here's Licky Licky sprite. Just something about it is just extremely grotesque. But then again, Licky Licky, I can't help but feel it's just another one of those Pokemon which people tend to forget about. I mean, It's not exactly as though Lick It Tongue was necessarily all that popular to begin with, but... it is kind of a shame, really, because I remember, especially back in Gen 4, the main thing Licky Licky had going for it was Explosion, and I think the most powerful explosion in Gen 4, I know it got beaten out in terms of explosion damage by Grovyle in Gen 6 with Refrigerate. I mean, part of me still misses the days when Explosion halved the opponent's defense before damage calculations were taken into account, but I guess you can just blame Azel for it. Hey, Jonesy. We're trying to make our way through this seemingly endless forest. To think that Grovyle managed to make his way through this whole thing on his own the first time. I mean, it's not too bad going so far, but still, it's a pretty hefty trek. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be relying too much on Protect, admittedly. Still have no idea as to whether you can actually get chestnuts in this game like you could in Blue and Red Rescue Team. Probably should have done a fair bit more... This is kind of weird to see Alakazam just, walking on two legs and then just floating static. Ooh, new move. What do we got? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, now we're in business. Now we're in business. It's time for Vel to break the game. Because agility is just that good. It's like if you've ever seen haste in your Dungeons and Dragons games, that's basically agility. Is good. Alright. How long is this gonna go on? 20 floors, nice. Fossey I'm gonna be taking that because that seems like it will be useful. Let's see, what can we afford to get rid of here? What can we afford? Cherry Berry, I think. Probably gonna regret that, but Get out of here, you. Yeah, these are some pretty hefty Ninetales, I'm gonna be honest. Being able to survive... Yeah, I think, me and Ninetales aren't exactly gonna be the best of chums here. Get him, Grovyle. Yeah, that's the spirit. Ooh, what's this TM here? Another embargo. Let's get out of here. Finally, we're through. Deep Tree Shroud Forest. This is looking rather, desaturated. What is this? Oh. I guess we got here too late. Time is at a standstill here. But didn't they... Just before we were dragged out to the future with you, Grovyle, we got another Naruto flashback, saying that they were gonna put all the time gears back. Didn't Yuki and his friends make a promise that they would return the time gears to their rightful places? But time remains stopped here. That could mean the time gears may have not been returned to their rightful places yet. We'll see about that. The forest's time gear was over here. And yep, despite time being stopped, the time gear is still here. But what is this? It's a time gear. There's no mistaking it. But... time here seems to be stopped. No wind is blowing. See, those leaves are fixed in place. Time is just stopped here. But the time gear's been returned to its rightful place, right? Why is this happening? Yoink. I mean, it's not like it's gonna make any difference. Hey, what are you doing? Time has already stopped here. It won't make any difference if I take the time gear now. There's also something that's more worrying. Heard Lavender Town in some moment. I'm sure it's just your imagination. More worrying? Forget it. Let's leave. Also, Vel, there's something I'd like you to do. What is it? Before you go back to Sharpedo Bluff, I'd like you to gather some information in Treasure Town. In Treasure Town? Yes, here's what I want you to find out. Learn everything you can about what's happening in this world right now. Okay, I'll go find out. I'm sure just spending like 36 hours in Spinder's Cafe will do wonders for the body and soul. Everyone thinks that you've gone to the future. Therefore, yeah, I understand. If you find out I'm back, there'd be an uproar. I'll keep on the low bar and get some news. I'll keep my ear to the ground. I'm counting on you. And somehow they still don't notice us making it back to Sharpedo Bluff. I'm back. Tadaima. I got some news like you wanted. What's the word? The word is not very good. After we went to the future, Hughes and his friends returned the time gears to the rightful places. Everyone was happy because they thought time would return to normal, but time remains stopped in those places. Even worse, it's spreading. Time is stopping in even more places. Is that true? Yeah. Everyone's upset and concerned because no one can figure out what the problem is. Dan Green, you know what this means? If time is stopping in a spreading area, it can only mean one thing. Temporal Tower is starting to collapse. Temporal Tower is collapsing? Correct. Temporal Tower gives structure to time, so if it is starting to collapse, time itself will collapse in ever-widening areas. This is bad. The problem is accelerating. The planet's paralysis is coming on fast. What? But we have to hurry then. That's right. If we don't hurry, the planet will become fully paralyzed. There's only one way to stop the destruction of time now. We need to gather time gears. Then time gears must be put in place in Temporal Tower, where Dialga lives. But there is a problem. Temporal Tower is located in a place called the Hidden Land. As the name suggests, no one knows where the Hidden Land is. It's a land that's hidden, per se. But there isn't any time. The time-space rift is expanding. There's no more time. Even though it's expanding. That's right. That's why I think we need to split up for now. I'll go collect the time gears. In the meantime, I want you two to search for the Hidden Land. Understood. That okay? Okay then, you're in charge. The Hidden Land is supposedly somewhere in this world. I mean, sure, I would assume it is. Unfortunately, there are no clues as to where it is exactly. Considering that no one has discovered it yet, we should probably assume it is quite far away. Let's even consider crossing the sea, and discover a means to do so. Cross the sea? I'm sorry I don't have knowledge about how to do that. I'm counting on you. Well, I'll be off to gather the time gears. Good luck. The time is relative. Now, we should get searching too. Let's find the Hidden Land. Any leads? So, where should we begin looking? For the time being, why don't we consider how we can cross the sea? Somehow we still managed to make it over to here unnoticed. Well, we just so happened to be here at the beach, so... I mean, did we just jump or something? How did we not get noticed again? This is hopeless. The way of crossing the sea... I'm not coming up with anything. I mean, I agreed to search for the Hidden Land, but... where do we suppose we should start looking? And there's no time, ugh. Yeah, it's true, we got too little information to go on. We ain't got no time to waste. We gotta locate the Hidden Land as soon as possible. Gotta find that Temporal Tower and put the time gears in it. Fail to do... Yes, do you understand, audience? You get what we just said. We gotta stop that, whatever it takes. And to do that, well, we got no other choice. We need everyone's help. That's it. Guess I'll tell Val. Eh? What is it? Let's go to the guild. Eh? You want us to go back to the guild? But why? We disappeared in front of everyone, remember? I mean, yeah, I think everyone will be really worried about us, and I kind of miss everyone too, but everything we saw in the future, everything about Dan Green, about Dust Noir, even about your past, if we would tell it all to the guild, how would they believe us? What do you think? Do you think everybody in the guild will believe us? I mean, we don't have to tell them the whole truth. We could just tell them that, we got better. You're right. We could tell everyone about what we experienced, but there's no telling whether they believe us or not. After all, everyone in this world is convinced that Dan Green is the villain. And I think Dust Noir is a hero. Everyone thinks especially high of thanks of Dust Noir. I mean, I saw the future, but I still didn't want to believe the truth. Even if we were to tell everyone the truth, would they be able to accept it? That's true. Maybe no one will believe us if we tell them the truth, but we gotta tell them something. I mean, what, we should tell them anyway? But why? I mean, they might not believe us, right? But we should tell them anyway? Well, there's no harm in doing so. There's nothing to lose. But why? Why do you think so? I mean, we need everyone's help on this. We need all hands on deck. All hands on deck. I getcha. We can't find the hidden land on our own. We do need everyone's help, or at least the lead. I mean, if we don't get at least that, then there's nothing we can do to prevent the planet's paralysis. Ugh. Stent. Yeah, you're right. Let's go home. It's Wigglytuff's Guild. Everyone's waiting for us. That's the spirit, Val. Let's go tell everyone the truth. I'm sure everyone will be shocked, but... well, I'm certain they'll understand at least a little bit. Let's go home. Everyone's waiting for us. Yes, let's save the game and immediately just skip to venturing in for the long-expected and not entirely anticipated homecoming. The Guild's crew. Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. It feels as though we were gone a long time, because we were. But now we're here, it's kind of awkward to just go in. After all, we were suddenly taken away in front of everyone. It was kind of strange for us to suddenly show up out of the blue. Nah, we can't be acting all bashful now. We have to see everyone and tell them the truth. PS1 loading screens, how nostalgic. Okay, I'll go first. Pokémon undetected, Pokémon undetected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint belongs to... the footprint belongs to... What's wrong, Diglett? Respond! Respond! Diglett! Diglett! What? Hey, Diglett! Where do you think you're bearing off to? That footprint! It's foul! What? Huh? Eh? It really is foul! And stunt too! Diglett! Long time no see! What is that? Wog! Everyone just... Hey, it's true! Oh my god, it like totally is Stanton Vel. You're both alive! We were so worried so much about you. I was... my golly! Everyone, we're home. Hello again, Chatot. It's been a little bit. Welcome home, Val, Stent. We missed you. What? What's that again? Just hold on there for a moment. Let me get this story straight. Okay. To summarize your story so far, considering we just skipped over the whole details, let's summarize it for the audience. First, Grovyle is actually a hero, and he's collecting time gears to save the world. Yeah? And then the Great Dust Noir was only pretending to be kind and helpful, but he was some kind of heinous and wicked villain. I mean, yeah, but he didn't really phrase it as heinous and wicked. Also, Stent was really Grovyle's partner before he lost his memory. Well, yeah. So Dust Noir wanted to kill both Stent and Grovyle, get them out of the picture. So he took them to the future? Yeah, and me too, I guess I knew too much. So then you managed to escape from Dust Noir by the skin of your teeth, and you barely made it back home from the future. Well, yeah, that about sums it up. And finally, this planet will soon become paralyzed, and to prevent that, Grovyle has started gathering time gears again. Meanwhile, you two are looking for a place called the Hidden Land. Is that your story in its full entirety? Yeah, that's all of it. Instead, you must have had a bad dream or something. Eh? Why don't you just go to your room and have some rest? Hey, wait a second. You think we're lying? We told you it was all true. Oh, I'm sure you two are just suffering from exhaustion. A good nap will fix that. That's not true, Chatot. Seriously, we're telling you the truth. That's quite enough. So tell me, is there any part of your story that's even remotely plausible? A place called the Hidden Land? I'm the head of intelligence here, and I've heard of no such place. Besides, the Great Dust Noir is far too kind to do anything like you have alleged. Well, yeah, I couldn't believe the truth about Dust Noir either. It came as a huge shock, and it was really hard to accept, but... I'll hear no more of this. I don't care what you say. The Great Dust Noir, the villain? That's simply unbelievable. Seriously, you two don't feel the same... Seriously, don't you two feel the same way? How can anybody seriously think of Great Dust Noir as a villain? We hold Dust Noir in high esteem. We cannot believe it. See? 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 Everybody shares the same opinion. But... What is it, Sunflora? There's something I, don't understand? That time, when, the Great Dust Noir was about to return to the future and stuff? Can I ask you something? Do you believe in Well, considering there's a multitude of possibilities from every possible decision, I'm pretty certain that it's plausible at the very least. I remember actually listening to a documentary about multiverses when I was on holiday at one point a few years back. It was just something that happened to be on the TV. My gosh! What Dust Noir did then, it was totally strange anyway you look at it. Really? You think so? You don't think that Veil Instant fell into that dimensional hole by mistake?
No way! Dust Noir grabbed Veil Instant and yanked him in!
Did I tell you about the fact that it almost didn't pass us yet? Well, yeah, that does sound pretty rough, but almost didn't isn't the same as didn't. You still passed, right? Just, it was a little bit rough, right?
Hey, that's right! Looked that way to me too! Hey, just what happened was, real weird.
Gosh, I really had to wonder why Dust Noir did something like that. If what Phil said is true, then what Dust Noir did suddenly makes perfect sense. What? But wait a minute. So this is what you think now? Are you actually saying that you now believe what Villains are claiming? Well, what's your answer? I'll believe him. What did you say? So be it, if you're now claiming the Great Dust Noir as a villain. Golly, I sure do think highly of the Great Dust Noir. The whole idea sounds trouble when you put it that way, but there's something more important here. Yep, the stand are more important. That's why I believe what Stenville have to say. But what? Bidoof.
Hey, I believe too.
Me too, oh my god. They're totally guild colleagues after all. Oh, Corfish and Sunflora.
I believe him.
Well, too. So do I.
Casting doubt on our colleagues is wrong. Trust is a must.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for believing us. Well, hiya. Sounds like we all agree. Eh? We all believe our friends. That's great. Let's begin our search for the Hidden Land.
Well, just hold on there, Guildmaster.
Eh? What's wrong?
We're not all in agreement yet, are we?
Eh?
Well, Google the story, but I suspect that Charlotte isn't convinced.
Oh, is that all? You don't need to worry about Charlotte. Eh? Charlotte's convinced, right? Eh? Yes, Charlotte believed Vel's story all along. Right, Chatot?
What?
How peculiar. Well, Guildmaster, there's no fooling you. I admit it. Yes, I believed Stenton Vel right from the start. Eh? Really? But I would have said that But if I would have said that I believed them right away, everyone would have just gone along with what I said.
What's all this?
That's why I was so contrary. I wanted to put your friendship to the test. Gosh, like the story. But without a doubt, I was convinced from the get-go. I knew everyone would surely believe their colleagues. My god, like, says you.
Stud? Well, I believe you. You're my good friends and good guild membership. Now listen, everyone. Time is stopping in more and more places. From the story, we believe our world's in danger. That means we have to do something. This is our time. In the name of the Wigglytuff Guild, we'll combine all our efforts. We'll discover the hidden land. Let's do this, everyone.
Huzzah! Don't worry, the scenes are not very sick. I'm trying my best here, alright?
Chatot?
Yes, sir. Okay, everyone. From now on, we're shifting all our efforts to locating the hidden land. We also have to let everyone know about what's happening in our world. It's about to get busy. We'll all have to work hard.
I sure will.
I'll put her down to Treasure Town. I'll get the word out, by golly. I'll go too. We have to, like, get Azov and his friends on the know, too. If we're, like, back of their legs, they might try to, like, stop Grovyle.
Hey, then I'll go tell them.
Okay, everyone. Search for the hidden land, please.
Yeah.
Bidoof, Sunflower, and the others. Once your errands are done, gather information on the hidden land. Yes, sirree. Played this game like 7 times. Ah, that's fair. We're like, hurry.
We'll find the hidden land together. Top.
Huzzah! Alright, let's go show some guts. Hey.
It's sorry that I don't have any information on the hidden land, but maybe the wise talk all the town elder might know something.
Torkoal the town elder? That would be the wisest and oldest Pokemon of Treasure Town. He loves the hot spring, so he's always there. In fact, I'm positive you'll find him at the hot spring. Oh yeah, I remember. That one throwaway scene from near the start of the game. Where we just spent all our time there with, like, Wooper and stuff. That was a good time. That was a fun adventure. It's him! It's our nice old Pokemon we met.
Use the wisdom to use. Go ask Torkoal for advice.
The first time we went for the hot spring, we had to go through there for Waterfall Cave. Alright, let's head to the hot spring. But first... It's getting late, and besides, you must be hungry. Eh? Oh, what perfect timing, Belle's stomach. You should have dinner, then get a good night's sleep. We can all get to work tomorrow.
Oh, everyone hear that? What a loss, gent. Let your belly bog back a Charmacle, eh?
Ha ha ha. And so, even for a brief period, life resumed as normal back at the guild, except not really. Oh. It's like life never changed back at the guild. It's been so long since I've been in this room. It feels like as though I'm finally home, you know? I'm glad everyone came to believe our story. It made me a little choked up. Let's go meet Torkoal tomorrow and talk with him. Let's get back at it tomorrow. The next morning.
Okay, campers, rise and shine.
It's like we're back in the daily routine. Let's get going. And away we go. Ahem. So, wrapping up. Everyone's aware of their duties today? By golly, yup. I'm like all ready to go. Good. Those of you investigating the hidden land, and all those of you spreading the word about the safe state of affairs, I expect you to organize your teams accordingly and get going. Let's get right to it, everyone.
Huzzah!
It really feels as though we're starting to get to the end here. Let's go. I think we have to go through Waterfall Cave, so let's make... Alright, I guess we just have to go through Waterfall Cave again, oh boy, but first things first. We gotta go and look into storage. Because it's been a hot minute. Also got all this, good to see you with us. Your absence has kept me from resting in peace. Yeah, I feel there's something to be said about a ghost just, guarding a bank. There we go, a whopping 10,000 coins! It's like we're rolling in Munty now. Alright, let's see what we can find from Kecleon. Welcome back, Stentonvel. We're so happy to see you. We're very worried about you. I miss doing this voice as well. So, payback, all hit, all mock orb. We have agility, so we don't need that. Alright, let about you, Kek. Welcome back. We were so very worried about you. No one seemed to know where you went. It's good to see you home safe and good to have you shop with us again. Nothing really of note here. Let's just drop off our stuff. Loudred voices, at least. I was thinking more 40k orcs, to be perfectly honest, with regards to Loudred voice. It seemed like a particularly funny enough voice to for the occasion. Let's see. Kind of want to keep the scope lens, keep the blue gummy. Let's peck a berry. Let's put away an orange berry. Put away a couple of reviver seeds. All these escape orbs can go back in because we're not going to need them. It has been a long time. Never changed Zartu. Oh yeah, I have a whole bunch of stuff in order to appraise as well. Loudred scream, whoa, so hard leaves a blast shadow. Well, what else will you expect Loudreds to do? That's basically the whole thing, just running up to an enemy and going, whoa. I had a whole bunch of gold ribbons this whole time. Let's go sell those. I kind of forgot about the gold ribbons, actually. Let's see. I'll take all the boxes as well. How many boxes is that? How many did I have stocked up? This is probably gonna take a little bit, I'm sorry. I guess welcome to the stream where we spend all our time selling stuff. Because I have a whole bunch of these things to go for. Just obviously the gold ribbons are mostly just here as nuggets. Let me just appraise all this stuff real quick. Box button. Yeah, we just have a whole bunch of these to go through, unfortunately, so I can take this time to look at the chat whilst I do it. And then we can just have a look at all the interesting stuff we got here, except probably not really. It's times like these where I kind of wish I had a turbo auction. This is like Spasm Shop in Deltarune. I don't think I've gone quite that far yet, unfortunately. I've kind of been trying to hold off on spoilers for Deltarune because I was kind of thinking of streaming it once it eventually was complete, if that makes sense. Time to open Amazon gift box. Well, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of interesting stuff in here. We got a whole bunch of Goomies at the very least. Driftbly Grasp. So hard to can see the future, but it's still surprised by what's in the box. You know, it's just like 7. Except, nothing like 7. At least I'm hoping there's no heads in these boxes. Okay, Gibblefang. We're waiting for a bit. We already have a release window for Chapter 5. Sweet! I know about Deltarune because of Spamton Noahs. Yeah, then I suppose I'll have to go for a fair bit of it. I'm probably, I do plan at some point this year to stream Undertale at the very least, considering it is the 10th anniversary year, so I kind of feel I have to. Seems only right for me to do Undertale this year. Let's see. Still got a fair few HMs in there. Just casually giving me Swords Dance. Still kind of a shame we haven't got anything that we can use, though. No Pikachu or, Totodile specific items. Maybe in these other boxes we'll find something. Most of the streamers are going to be playing Deltarune, putting on See Simon says no backseating. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Undertale stream. I mean, to be fair, I have played Undertale in the past, so... we'll see how it goes. Not really sure how I'm gonna go about it just yet, but it should be interesting nonetheless. At least I'm hoping it's gonna be a fun stream where I get to do even more funny voices. Especially looking forward to voicing the Great Papyrus. That's gonna be a bundle of laughs, methinks. Ride on my truck right after a beer. You don't have to plan to play it in the gym. Well, you know, I still have a whole bunch of stuff on the backlog to do, like Final Fantasy VI, the thing I plan to do after 2077, which is gonna take place between Final Fantasy VI and 2077. Looking forward to doing that, by the way. It's gonna be an interesting little affair. So many heal seeds. Let's keep them in. Let's keep them in. That speed bump looks like a deer. Hush you. Okay, let's see how much we have left over. Yeah, we'll just store 2,000. Alright, let's just use all these gummies we got and see if we can get some more bonus effects. Ingredients. We'll use the green gummy on Vel, I think, and the white gummy on yours truly. Let's see what nice little bonuses we get, because it has been a while since we got a proper skill boost. Oh, that's a good start. IQ increased too, but nothing happened. We still haven't got any new skills. I don't know, it feels like forever. It takes forever in order to get all your skills leveled up for a particular character. Especially rough when you get some places like Zero Island South, where all your IQ gets reduced to 0. Anyways, let's have a look what Why Not's up to. Yes, happy news. Project P. Let's see what kind of discovery we made. The song reminds me of one of the songs from How to Train Your Dragons. Really interesting. Oh, Tiny Meadow. It's a meadow that's tiny. As opposed to tiny woods, presumably. Alright, let's do some recycling. Well, what's this offer? Select the item you want and the items will trade will only appear on the... Oh, that's pretty good. Let's get this protein. Okay, items you want. Yeah, we've still got a fair bit of good stuff here. Let's get some more Reviver Seeds. We'll just get one more. Yes, I want this Reviver Seed. Thank you. Let's see what else we can get here in the meantime. I kind of regret saying that now. Let's have a look, see what we can do without. Still haven't used that ginseng. I should probably use that before we go off to the Hidden Land. A meadow that is tiny, yes. Not to be confused with the woods that are tiny. Still silver rank, unfortunately. Let's use the protein on me. Assuming I get the chance to. Scope lens, let's give that to me for the time being. Hopefully that will work pretty well with Focus Punch. I also noticed I have another stamina belt in my inventory, so I may as well drop that off as well. Store. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of all these stamina bands. So many hold items which I don't actually use. Alright, away we go. On to Waterfall Cave for filler, I suppose. You think that we could just skip all the way to the hot spring, but I guess not. Let's see. Where do I want to go? To Toshi Station to pick up some power converters. Probably should have picked up some missions here as well, now that I'm thinking about it. You know what? You know what? Oh, wait. What timing? I didn't actually bring any escape orbs. Alright, fine, we'll just soldier on regardless. I was just thinking, maybe it would be prudent for me to pick up some missions whilst I'm here, but I guess not. Ah, well. It really feels as though they were super proud of this dungeon in particular for some reason, considering it's like, oh yeah, let's just go back through this one, even though it feels like filler. I mean, granted, we can probably one-shot everything in here now, well, except for me considering Wooper, but you get what I mean. And granted, this must feel properly tiny compared to Tree Shroud Forest. Also, I'm noticing a lot of Reviver seeds here. Maybe it's the game's way of saying, maybe it's a good time for you to stock up on Reviver seeds, considering the rest of the game is gonna get properly tough from here on out. Maybe it's just me being paranoid. I just take a review of Pokemon animation, see a cool school. Oh yeah, I think I remember that one. The one where, for some reason, they all turn into... the main girl turns into a Gengar. I remember thinking that one was pretty neat. I do sort of like the idea of, seeing all these sort of, different studios take a crack at the Pokemon series. You know, sort of like Star Wars Visions, except, actually exactly like Star Wars Visions. You'll need it. Oh, I know I'm gonna need the Reviver Seeds. I know what awaits us when we eventually get to the Hidden Land. And, I have a lot of trauma there as a result. Yeah, we already have a Wooper, sorry. I think I may have already mentioned it, but I am definitely quite looking forward to that, Aardman crossover with Pokemon. I'm curious to see what becomes of that, because naturally being British, obviously I have a small bit of affinity for Aardman. And their ever so quirky movies, like the one with the chickens featuring Mel Gibson. I can't remember if I actually got a tank. You know, we'll just move on. You can never have too many Woopers. I mean, you never know, you probably can. You definitely can. At least I'm vetoing that at the very least. I don't know, for some reason it still feels like this dungeon goes on for a fair bit, from my experience, except I could get a Kurg. What do you suppose the floor is actually made of? Because, I don't know, for some reason the floor here now orange doesn't exactly seem all that natural. Honestly kind of reminds me of the palette, the dungeon palette to Meteor Cave from the first game. Except there's water all over the place and none of the Phantom Deoxys is trying to kill me. Get out of here, you. So many Woopers here now. Can we please land a single hit? Come on, game. Come on, game. There we go, game. Conveniently placed Wonder Tile, always nice to have. I can't remember if we'll actually see many Wonder Plates when we eventually get to the Hidden Land, because I do remember it being particularly rough going. Get out of here, you. Yeah, I'm also just thinking, I have that Ginseg in my my inventory, but I'm not entirely certain as to what to spend it on. Do I spend it on Water Pulse? Do I spend it on Water Gun? Do I spend it on Blizzard when I eventually get to it? Because I do plan on replacing Ice Fang with Blizzard, because Blizzard is just insanely good in this game. It's like Gen 1 Blizzard standards. I'm just, probably gonna need this Stun Seed. Swap. Where's that Blast Seed? I remember that being... There we go, Blast Seed. Oh, how convenient of you to start us right by the dungeon floor game. Let's see what Pink Gummy, which I think is... Weirdly enough, Pink Gummy I think is poison types. I don't really get the correlation, but it is what it is, I suppose. We'll get rid of that Geopebble. Surely we have to be getting close now. I don't remember this dungeon going into the single digits. Also, surely there must be a shortcut to the hot springs now we know where it is. Yeah, it just feels super strange to me that they would just Oh, thanks, Phil. Level 34. What can we get at level 34? Screech. I mean, that would be a pretty nice thing to link, but unfortunately I don't think it's gonna really correlate well with Focus Punch, so we're just gonna have to get rid of it. It's a shame, really, because, Screech, from what I recall, is a pretty good move to link to, various other ones. Thinking more so Rescue Team DX with Meowth, linking Screech and Fury swipes. For maximum devastation. Oh, I didn't actually realize there were wish caches in this dungeon. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't have to fight you, so I'm just gonna leave. Okay, we're finally here. Finally made it to the hot spring. With the music from the start of Mystery Dungeon DX. Alright. And of course there's Mankeys and Primates here. Ah, my young friends, come to wash away your exhaustion? Oh, not so. I see. You seek my wisdom. Well, there's no better place than this to share your story. Ah, I see. The Hidden Land, you say? I have heard of it. Oh, really? The Hidden Land is truly a place of legend. It is tattered lore at best, handed down by oral tradition. No matter. Please tell us. Of course, I can tell you only what I've heard. The Hidden Land lies beyond the sea, in a hidden place, so the story goes. A hidden place? Yeah. Yes, the Hidden Land only allows the chosen to find it. To go there, one must possess certain qualities. Oh, a place with only someone with proper qualifications can go to. Okay, Torko, what are those qualifications? They are, no, what were they? I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. Oh no, you've forgotten? Please, Torko, please remember. This is really important. That's easy for you to say, youngster, but, oh, that's it. You need proof. You need proof of some sort. Yes, that was it. Proof. He's saying we have to go and defeat all the Data Organization fights and the Lingering Will? Proof? What kind of proof? That would be... forgive me, I've forgotten again. You can't remember? I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's alright. Can you recall anything else at all? No, that's all. Forgive me, youngsters. If I recall what proof you need, I'll be sure to let you know. Yes, please. Thank you, Torkoal. We should go back to the guild. So Torkoal can provide us with many answers. That's too bad.
Well, that's not entirely true. We know we need proof, and knowing that is a step forward, right?
Hey, we're searching too. Yeah, but we didn't find anything.
But there's no giving up. We gotta keep trying, by golly.
I'll keep trying too. We should totally have dinner and rest up for the night. We'll resume our efforts tomorrow.
Oh, well, thanks everyone. And we still eat like kings despite this being a fairly solemn day where no progress was made. Hmm. We're not making as much progress as we'd hoped. When we talked with Tokar, I was started thinking we had hope. I wonder how Dan Green's doing. Has he gathered up the time gears already? We need to hurry too. There's no point in getting all flustered, especially since everyone's helping out. We should get some sleep. We'll start with fresh resolve tomorrow. Alright, good night.
Okay, campers, rise and shine. It's cold out there every day. What is this, Miami Beach?
It feels like... when you're in here, it feels like every day is the same. Ahem. So in short, the Hidden Land remains shrouded in mystery, but we're not giving up.
Huzzah!
Let's get out there and investigate again, okay? Let's go, everyone.
Huzzah!
Where should we investigate today? But we already talked to Torko. Where are our leads?
POKéMON detected, POKéMON detected.
Whose footprint?
The footprint belongs to Torko, the town elder. The footprint belongs to Torko, the town elder.
Torko is here?
Finally, I caught up with you. Climbing up to this guild is hard on these old bones.
What brings you here, Torko?
Especially getting down that ladder, youngster. I don't know how you'd manage it with four legs.
Did you maybe remember something?
Indeed, I did, but I've recalled only one tidy thing, sorry to say. Yesterday, I contemplated the waters of the hot spring for a long time, when finally one recollection resurfaced. But it really is something small. I worry if it would be worthwhile even sharing with all of you.
Not to worry. Every little bit of information helps, however small. Please say it. Say it.
Very well. When we spoke of travel to the Hidden Land yesterday, I said that you needed proof of your qualification to go there. I remembered a little bit more about that proof. The proof bears an inscription of a certain pattern.
A certain pattern? Hey, so what kind of pattern would it be?
How can I describe it? It is difficult to describe it, but I can tell you that the pattern is quite intricate and odd. It's a quite peculiar pattern, the kind of pattern you rarely see. The kind of pattern you rarely see. Golly.
You think I can figure something? Like trying to figure something... But like trying to figure such a thing... It's not easy when one, like, tries and stuff. What could it be?
The kind of pattern you rarely see.
What could a pattern like that... Oh gee, I wonder what it could be.
A peculiar... Wait a sec. Peculiar pattern. Peculiar pattern, I remember that time. The thing that looked like junk. That's it! The rock farm was inscribed with a peculiar pattern. Hey, Val.
What is it?
How about your relic fragment?
A relic fragment? Alright, that pattern. Excuse me, could you have a look at this?
Oh, this is it! It's a pattern exactly like this! Where did you get this?
Well, I'm not sure if I can remember. I just happened to pick it up one day. Oh my god, that's like totally fabulous. Since Vel has this, does that like mean Vel is like qualified to go to the Hidden Land and stuff?
That I wouldn't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. To go to the Hidden Land, one must surely possess that proof, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the bearer of proof really possesses the qualifications to be chosen. The proof may merely be the physical key to the Hidden Land. Even before that, though, this shares that same inscribed pattern. There's no sure connection with this relic fragment in the Hidden Land.
Oh, but there's no question this pattern has something to do with the Hidden Land. Knowing that only that is a lot.
Well, I suppose so. Wait. You do realize that the Hidden Land is only a spoken legend, right? You're surely not trying to find the Hidden Land.
Yep, we are.
My goodness, what a surprise!
Chatot, this pattern. You've seen this somewhere, haven't we? Eh? Yes. The sea inlet to the northwest. Inside Brine Cave. Guildmaster, that place? Yeah, I know, that vicious bandit was there. A vicious, like...
Bandit? By golly!
Everyone, please listen. I saw once the same bandit inside a place called Brine Cave. I think we can discover more by taking the relic fragment there. However, there's one problem. A Pokemon like that is a vicious bandit.
Hey, we're not about to let that scare us. Are we explorers?
We all need to be brave and stuff. Thanks, everyone. But that place is challenging. Everybody should take time to get ready. We'll set up for Brine Cave tomorrow.
Huzzah!
Ho ho ho! I thought the hidden land was nothing more than folklore. Getting old has made my thinking so inflexible. That's very sad. This all makes me remember the days when I dreamt of romance and adventure and swashbuckling. Yes, swashbuckling, even though I have no arms. Help me see my dreams again. Do your best! Ho ho ho! Now to climb these wretched ladders again.
Alright, you can count on us. Thank you, Torkoal. Have fun getting up the ladder.
Oh, it was nothing.
Seriously, how is this Torkoal supposed to climb that?
Alright, everyone. Spend the rest of the day getting ready. Alright, dismissed.
Huzzah!
Yep, we'll get ready, by golly.
My god, this is he's totally so exciting. This voice actor... Nah, I'm just an amateur. There's no way I could probably be a voice actor.
Chatot? Chatot, you stay at the guild tomorrow and stand by.
Guildmaster! Forgive me if I'm out of line, but please, let me go to Brine Cave.
Nope, can't let you face days like that ever again.
That's why I must go. Please, take me to Brine Cave.
Okay, I want you to go with Team Science.
What? You're saying we seriously have to go with Chatot? Seriously?
Guys, this seems to be a place where we saw that strange pattern, but I want you to be careful.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
Oh, and another thing. I have something I need to do, so I have to go out. You're in charge while I'm gone.
As you wish. So that's where it stands. You two shall be with me tomorrow. As such, Team Sign's non-guild members may not come along. Brine Cave is a vicious foe lying in wait. You mustn't let down your guard. And don't do anything that keeps me from succeeding there. Okay. Stant, let's go get ready. I'm guessing that, this isn't exactly the time to... Oh! Meanwhile, with Torkoal...
Oh, to be young again. If I was younger, I'd certainly join the challenge to find the hidden land.
Whoa, hold it there, old... Here we go again.
Who is it?
Oh, these clowns again.
What is it? What do you want?
Well, we are Team Skull. Does that business with some gold, old timer? Whoa, I overheard you say something that sounded fun. Some things about the hidden land.
I was only...
Huh? Someone's coming. Whoa, guild chumps. Old timer, why don't we take this chat somewhere where we won't be disturbed?
Hey!
How exactly does Zubat push Torkoal? Well, let's see what we can gather for the time being. Oh yeah, just casually arrest a Tyranitar. One star difficulty. We're really getting into the big leagues now, it seems. Oh, there wasn't even anything for Waterfall Cave here anyway. What is on the job list, by the way? Yeah, I think that can wait. For now, though, the Team Rocket trio in this universe. Yep, it seems like it. Well, anyways, I think we picked up a Gumi, so we may as well just, eat that real quick. Order up! Let's see, yep, pink Gumi. I'm gonna give that to me. Because I am the hero, after all. Oh, this seems like it would be a pulpy pink. Nice. More IQ boosts. Still haven't learned anything. Alright, let's get moving. So many apples. Let's see, not enough to put in the bank per se, but let me just open up these boxes. Hopefully we'll get something interesting. I'm hoping for something Totodile based, or Pikachu based, just anything really. Please. Also, I'm kind of curious as to how exactly you can get some Pikachu to learn Volt Tackle in this game. I'm pretty certain it's a long and arduous progress. But it would be nice to learn it at some point, even if it isn't exactly the most useful of moves. I'm pretty sure it has the same range as Quick Attack though, so it's not entirely useless, or at least that's how it was in Rescue Team DX. Let's get rid of a couple of those, get a couple of those. Yeah, that should be good. Oh wait. Alright, Stan, we should probably go over to Sharpedo Bluff before we have to go, just in case Grovyle's come back. Let's go check. I'm not sure if this is optional or not, but let's have a look anyways. Pikachu's the Pikachu in the Riot Crowds version. Is Grovyle back, I wonder? Let's have a look. Empty by the looks of it. Except for a note. Grovyle isn't here. Oh, hey, over here. There's a sheet of paper. There's something written on it in footprint runes. This is a letter from Dan Green. Must be a message for us. I'll read it. Dear Pesky Plum... No, I'm just kidding. To Stentonville. How are you doing? How goes your search for the Hidden Land? Things are going well on my end. I've already collected 3 time gears. I only have to find 2 more. I plan to join you when I've collected all 5. Plans are proceeding smoothly. Azalf and his friends understood the situation and have fully cooperated. Azalf told me the members of your guild let them know I was coming. Thank you. It's heartening to know that more and more Pokemon are coming to trust us. However, I will continue to stay away from Treasure Town and the guild. First, I'm not certain if the Pokemon in this world trust me entirely or not. There's something more troubling than that. Dust Noir is liable to return from the future at any time. Dust Noir? Come to think of it, Dust Noir failed to get rid of us in the future. He failed to kill us. I wouldn't put it past him to chase all the way here. He still wants us dead. Alright, I'll keep reading. Says Dust Noir will be coming. We should keep a low profile. This is another reason I should stay away from Treasure Town and the guild. I may instead come back to Sharpedo Bluff or the beach. If we should meet, we can exchange information. Good luck on your end. Together, we shall stop the plant's paralysis. From Dan Green. Alright, it sounds like Dan Green's at hard work. We better not fail on our end. According to this letter, Grovyle should even show up here at the beach. If we get onto the beach, maybe we'll see him there. Let's check before we head back to the guild. I'm fairly certain this is entirely optional to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I will say, though, I really am fan of the accordion version of this track from the Mystery Dungeon special. I'm not entirely certain if I should do a stream where I watch that or not. Oh! Well, I guess we've come across a new chapter in the meantime. By accident, obviously. I was hoping to see Dan Green here. I guess he's not here after all. Speaking of not being here, the Krabby aren't here either. They always come out in the evening to blow bubbles. I love seeing the bubbles floating away into the evening sky. Well, that's too bad. It's a letdown, but... Look at that. Sunset's beautiful like it always is. Soundtrack of this day is really relaxing for work. Yeah, I'd agree. You know, it was my dream to solve the mystery of my relic fragment, but I would have guessed that the relic fragment was connected to the Hidden Land of all things. That reminds me. It was here, wasn't it? Where coughing in his psychic stole my reg fragment. Remember that at the very start of the game? Where we didn't know what a chicken was in the context of this universe? Seriously, what is a chicken in the context of this world? That also reminds me, I'm pretty sure in Detective Pikachu for the 3DS, at one point they go on a boat and they're like, this boat has 400 horsepower. I'm just thinking in the context of the Pokemon world, what is a horse? Oh, I remember, I was too scared to get it back. You gave me courage then, Stan. You know, that's how we really started as a team. Yes, I know, I was there. Getting back this relic fragment was Team Science's first adventure. Now we're using that same relic fragment so we can go to the Hidden Land. Think about it, it's kind of ironic. I mean, I guess. My adventure with Velen searching for the Hidden Land. The relic fragments was at the start of both. This beautiful sunset. It'll be lost to the planet's paralysis can't be stopped. We have to stop that. I can't waste any more time finding the Hidden Land. We have to do good tomorrow, Stent. We have to try hard, obviously. Gotta fulfill that mission that I had before losing my memory. A mission with Dan Green. A mission to help the Pokemon in this world and those of the future. What? Oh, hey, Stent. What is that? It's a Lapras. Who's that Pokemon? Oh yes, it's very clearly a Lapras. You get it? Yeah, just casually strolling by, just a lone Lapras, whatever that means. What the? A Lapras? It looked like it was swimming across the sunset. At least I think it was a Lapras. Well, that's a little strange. You don't tend to see any of those around here. The sun's almost gone. We should get back to the guild soon. And away we go. This is all happening in the game. Oh, of course they're hidden behind there. That's Kami went around for a good reason. Then I know, scared of us. Oh, but chief, that old town talker wouldn't lie to us after all. That junk was still back then. I didn't know it was going to be something that valuable. So what? It gets out an relic fragment from some one way or another. So that means the Hidden Land is going to be explored by none other than us, Team Skull. Whoa! And thus the world was doomed because of those three idiots. Considering the possibility of multiverses, that is an option. That is a possibility that the world is doomed because Team Skull somehow won against all odds. Even though we toughened up significantly whilst in the future.
Moving there slowly.
You know, you very oddly see Lapras sprites in Mystery Dungeon games. I remember back in Blue and Red Rescue Team. Like, you only saw it in Blue Rescue Team, but only in, like, a 70-fly-4 dungeon, like, the latter half of the floors. It was very rare to find a Lapras, let alone recruit one.
Lapras, long time no see.
Of course he's doing long time no see.
It's been too long, Wigglytuff. You look well. Is Chatot doing well too? Yep, very well. I'm glad to hear that. I've always meant to thank you. I deeply appreciate the promise you made and upheld for all this time. No problem, no big deal. But today, I made a decision about that promise. We find ourselves in a situation where we can't afford to uphold that promise. I suspect you know why. So please tell me about that strange pattern we once saw.
Oh, an old acquaintance of Wigglytuff, it seems.
Wakey!
Well, I mean, it's fun doing Loudred's voice. Yep, time to save up and go into the briny cave. Where we may find the ruthless outlaw Captain Briny. And so, as you're all quite aware, Guildmaster has not yet returned from his errand. However, I intend to set off the brine cave as scheduled.
Hey, where'd that Guildmaster go anyway?
I wouldn't know that.
Is it gonna be okay without Guildmaster?
No problem, there's no need for your concern at all. Guildmaster may have decided that we can manage on our own without him for the time being. That's why he hasn't come home yet. Furthermore, in the place of our absent Guildmaster, you'll have me to lead you. Awkward silence. Yep, everybody just has the same opinion as Chatot as we do. Need to admit the sprite art is better in the games of base Pokemon DS. Well, I don't know, I'd still say Black and White still has a beat. Awkward silence. Why isn't anyone saying anything? It can't be. You all think I'm not up to the task? Everyone out with it. Am I perhaps inadequate, worthless to you? I mean, you do still owe our pay whenever we go on missions. Nope. I wouldn't say that, by golly. When Guildmaster isn't here, it just feels less safe. Hey, you know the Guildmaster, he's hard to figure out. But hey, he really comes through when things get rough. Like, the Guildmaster, it's like, totally isn't with us right now, so we have to, like, take charge and do as he wanted. That's right. I'm sure we can get past it, get the job done on our own. Let's go for it. You're right, we can't count on the Guildmaster for everything. Oh yes, that's the spirit, let's do our best. Chatot, the Guildmaster is absent, so there's only one among us who can lead, and that would be you. Eh? Who, me? Of course, you said so earlier. You said that we'd be fine because you were here to lead us. Then lead the way. Show us, oh Master Chatot. That's right, show us, Chatot, hey. Yep, I'm counting on you. Well, everyone, you can always count on me when things are this bad. What's the matter, Charlotte? It's time to call her do it already. I know. Commencing now. We should depart on a guild exploration of Brine Cave. Everyone, let's excel together. Huzzah! Well, I mean, it is... Oh, Brine Cave is just really close by. Oh. Now listen, everyone. This is the entrance to Brine Cave. Your objective is to reach the deepest part of the dungeon. That's where one will find the same odd pattern described in the relic fragment Vel has. However, it is there where an extremely vicious Pokemon lurks.
Extremely vicious? Golly, that sounds scary. Nope.
Hey, Chatot! What is it? Yesterday, Guildmaster said there was something about a vicious Pokemon. But Chatot, you seem to know as much about this dungeon too, hey? Chatot, is it possible that you've been here before? That's right. I have come here before. I explored here a long time ago with the Guildmaster. It was deep in this cave when they found that peculiar pattern. It was then, however, those tough Pokemon appeared.
Nope. So what were they like? Tough, you say?
I don't remember at all.
Eh? You don't remember?
Yes, but I'm loath to admit it. They attacked with no warning out of nowhere. I was knocked out before I could do a thing. When I came to, the Guildmaster was tending to my wounds. But I had no memory of events before that. So I couldn't tell you what the attackers were like. That gives us nothing to go on. So, like, totally don't know what the enemy we're facing? We have to, like, make our way slowly. Wait a second. Hey, Chatot. At first you said there was one vicious Pokemon, but you said they attacked you, so there's more than one? No, it wasn't just one. There was one extremely vicious Pokemon, but it wasn't alone. When they attacked... Oh, I remember now. They attacked all at once. I recall getting slammed with water, like a tidal wave. So, Vel's probably going to be fine then.
Like a tidal wave? That could mean water-type moves.
We're a ground type, we don't like water at all. And we don't have to fight enemies like that. They're like, awfully dangerous to make it go over it alone. Well, it's easy for you to say, Slunfloor, you'll be fine. That's right. We should make several groups to explore the cave.
We'll do that, sir, yup.
Hey, we should form teams that don't bunch up types. You two, remember what that Guildmaster said yesterday? The two members of Team Science must be in my group. Therefore, you two shall accompany me while exploring the cave. Understood? I trust you won't hold me up again with that ego, Chatot. You really are a bundle of laughs. Oh, you must not expect me to do everything for you. It's up to you to look after yourselves. Understood. Alright, everyone. We're off to conquer Brine Cave. Let's give it our all. Huzzah. This is another... Ah, you've finally made it in time, Val, for us to go into the briny cave. Haha, so, looks like those lots from the gold rollers and sod. Whoa, should we follow them? Haha, sounds good. Sounds très bon. We'll track them, then, but let's keep out of sight. When the right time comes around somewhere in the cave, that's when those grabs that will be the relic fragment. Then we'll hightail it to the deepest part of the cave. We'll grab all the glory of having sold this mestra. Brilliant, Chief. That plan's perfect. Naturally. Anyway, it will be us, Team Skull. We'll be the ones going to the hidden land. Yep, finished babysitting an overeager cat girl. Ah, yes, the Harbinger of Doom. How was your first impressions of her, by the way? Whoa! So, once again, we have Team Skull in our tail. I don't like the look of that water. I mean, yeah, it's purple, so it looks nice, but probably not something you should step in. Just... I suppose it is kind of fitting. Because in a way, considering the enemies we're fighting, this is like an endgame version of Beach Cave. It's like their way of reusing the first dungeon, except making it relevant to the plot. It's like Two Betrayals in that way, except... well, it is exactly like Two Betrayals. Except there's... Sounds like the Calamari of SpongeBob. Ooh, this seal is giving me a bit of a hard time. You know what, let's try a Focus Punch. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that does a lot of damage, I'm not gonna... I expect we're gonna be in for a bit of rough going here by the looks of it. Yeah, I suppose we best watch out for these seals. Come on. Work on the diagonal game. This is very important. I think this music might also be quite a common one for dungeon in this game. Let me just turn it up a little bit so I can hear properly. It's a pretty cool one all the same. It really gives a sense of a dank and moody dungeon. In terms of atmosphere, I really do quite like it. Ooh, Silver Gumi. But yeah, I imagine this particular dungeon is going to be pretty tough going, considering it already cost me a Reviver Seed. Power Band. Can I give that to Chatot? Can Chatot make himself... No, I can't. How'd I end up here? That's a very good question, but welcome regardless. We're just making our way for the briny cave. I don't remember too much about this particular place, just... Ooh, Chatot's Fury Attack. 117 health. Real nice. Some rate, no statuses. I'm assuming that Chatot's a fairly higher level than we are, so I guess that checks out. I suppose it's funny as well, because I feel that it's been absolutely ages since I've gone for a Pokemon game with any of the fossil Pokemon, except maybe Aerodactyl, because, well, Aerodactyl. You know how Aerodactyl is, he's just the best of the bunch. Especially in Gen 3, where he could just throw off Choice Band double edges with reckless abandon. Or Sleep Talk Whirlwinds, because apparently that's a thing. Oh, hello, Krabby. Fancy running into you out here. I guess, you decided to come here instead of just hanging out on the beach. Restoration of work is definitely a strong first impression, although it's obvious she's putting on her front seem tougher than she is, despite being already tough. Oh no, Chatot's gone off on his own. What a shame. It's funny because the fellow started off saying the hunt is the best way to get to know Sonic and found out it works both ways. Ah yes, you found her particular quirks with regards to seasickness, I'm presuming, because that's apparently a quirk of hers. Apparently. According to the game... Ooh, we come across these particular funky-looking rooms, where they're mostly separated by water. These are mostly notable in sea-based dungeons. Kinda glad I won't be tanking a lot on Dawn Trail, from what I understand. She likes to pull aggro a lot. Oh boy! Let's see what happens when I pull off a full... Yes! You walked straight into my trap! So I guess Focus Punch does have a few neat uses, just it's a matter of prediction, I suppose. Ooh, Itemizer Orb. I should be sure to try that on the next opponent I come across. Sea Snickness ain't actual DT. Ooh, Tentacool. It's kind of weird, considering it's the Zoop out of the sea. We've hardly ever seen any Tentacools. Anyways. Become No. I was gonna say become item, and it didn't work. Yes, up with the agility. There we go, that's what I like to see. Just Vel proving his proper worth by constantly spamming haste spells. I always want to say that agility is probably one of the best moves in the game because of that, and honestly, I'm starting to wonder whether in terms of starters as to whether or not Jolteon as a result would probably be one of the best ones, because it gets agility, it gets discharge, it gets pin missile for multi-hit attacks, at range, mind you, and it also gets, okay, just casually Dragon Airs here as well. Seriously, that does an insane amount of damage. I'm kind of happy, I'm kind of glad I brought that one as, in fact, spamming the best move at this moment. Yeah, starting to think maybe I should use my ginseng on water gun. Maybe once I get the chance, I'll probably just have to take it out of storage. I mean, not that it's gonna be making... Jeez Louise, game. Just casually throwing out the sheer colds, right? Why don't you? I mean, I know D&D has its fair share... Oh, we've reached the halfway point. But yeah, I was gonna say... I know D&D is its fair share of just spamming one-hit moves in the latter half of the game, but still, that's pretty excessive. We haven't even reached the post-game. We've gone pretty far down. Hey, Chatot, are we in the place where you saw that pattern? We're nearly there. We don't have far to go. However, as I've told you before, every step also takes us closer to those vicious Pokemon. Yeah, we'll have to stay careful and keep our eyes open. Anyway, we don't have far to go now. Let's keep at it. Ow! Whoops, excuse me. Hey! Oh, long time no see, weaklings. Oh, you're that nice team, eh? Is this it? Zanatic Flagmont? That's... I'll take this! Hey! Whoa, this is the second time you're getting mugged for this. Oh, that's well, that's for sure. But wait, please. I'm afraid I'm not following what's going on here. Why are you even here? We haven't seen any of you from Team Skull since you suddenly disappeared during the expedition. I fretted for your well-being. Worried, eh? You're getting this one as a gullible nincompoops waiting to be fleeced. Oh. Your demeanor and language seems so much coarser now. Chatot, they were deceiving the guild all this time. They're a bad exploration team. Team Skull's a bunch of crooks. What? Is this true? Oh, what else? It has been unbelievable for this long. Anyway, we got Zanatic Flagmont. Now you just have to go to the hidden land. It's your heart out, nitwits. Quack! Those stinking scoundrels play me for a fool, will they? Now they won't get away with this. I'll show them what it means to trifle with me. Hey, wait, Chatot. He's gone. Chatot sure was furious. I hope he'll be okay. After all, there's this vicious Pokemon he warned us about lurking ahead. Not just that, we need to recover my relic fragment from Skuntank. We should hurry too. No need to hold back, it seems, since Chatot's no longer with us. Let's move on. To Lower Brine Cave with this rather muted sounding music. Also, we've come across these particular rooms where there's just a thing here which is usually blocked by water, and there's a warp panel usually associated with them. I miss Meowth comedy. Well, with what we have planned up next in terms of Pokemon days, I'm sure you'll get your fair share of Meowth comedy. You can be assured of that. Also, Vel, it would be nice of you to actually use your moves. If you please. Oh, it's good old it's good old Cauliflower Head again. How have you been, man? You know, it's super weird as well. I'm big fan of Hoenn, but I feel as though I've barely ever used Walrein ever. Even though I know it's supposedly pretty good, at least in Gen 3. At least for a casual Gen 3 playthrough at the very least. Because I know Ice types aren't exactly the best when it comes to competitive. Get out of here, Staryu. Misty's waiting for you. Let's see what we got around here. Ah. Come at me if you dare. 2 for flinching. Okay, let's... It's like the prediction game. Come on. Come in close. Yes. Ooh, Violence Seed. I'll happily take that. Let's get rid of that Hunger Seed. We're not going to need that. You know, I'm definitely yearning for the time when Pikavel eventually learns Discharge and becomes just the ultimate machine of demolishing dungeon floors. Let's get a move on. So I gotta wonder what exactly this stuff on the floor is. It looks like driftwood, but not. Also, noticing there's a whole bunch of Violence Seeds in here, which I'm not going to I'm not gonna complain about. It's just kind of strange. Now come closer. The one time agility bit me in the back. But I suppose there is a benefit to actually using agility, that you can use Focus Punch in the same go. Let's see, Blowback. Yeah, we're not going to be using the warp tile this time around. Pikavel is still... Yeah, exactly. So hopefully it won't be too long... Oh yeah, this is a pretty interesting one. A room that's entirely split in half by water. You're starting to get a fair few of the more interesting dungeon tiles by the looks of it. You became ground type, that you fool. You absolute cretin. You opened yourself up to being weak to my moves instead of Vel's. Yeah, it really feels as though I should probably use the ginseng on the water gun, I'm thinking. Considering it seemed to use it a lot. It's like my bread and butter move in this game. Oh, nice little pee-pees. Sleeping gas. Sleeping gas! Come on, up and at him. Come on, Oh, hey, Walrein! Fancy running into you here. How have you been, buddy? Yeah, I know that Walrein's also obviously a bit of a worry too, because it also comes with sheer cold. Yeah, it seems to lead down there, meaning that the exit's likely this way. Going by process of elimination. Oh, and hail as well. Wonderful. It really seems as though POKéMON's really pulling the weight here with regards to damaging all these enemies. Come closer. It works! It really is super satisfying to pull off, I'm not gonna lie. It really is just the come and have a go if you think you're hard enough move. Warp orb. Oh. Yeah, let's just keep moving. Oh! Brine Cave Pits. Well, we've sent quite a ways, but we still haven't caught up to Chatot or Team Skull yet. This place, it's horribly hot and humid in here. Hey, I heard a voice over there. Let's go. Wow, it's Team Skull? Ugh. Hey, what happened to you? Oh, no way. Were you two attacked by a mysterious gang of enemies? Whoa, you knew it was coming. Would have been good to know that. Not that it'll tell us. You're right. POKéMON, why do you care? Why do you care about this scumbag? Skuntank, are you alright? You would find us such a mercy, and you're worried about how they are. How sickeningly generous your nitwits be. We're not allowed to walk away from anyone if they're... Yes, we are, Val. Yes, we are. Especially these ones. Come on, we need to move. You know, before I change my mind and finish these ones myself. You know, I could probably just put my jaws to Skuntank's jugular right now. Nobody would have to know. Your concern is wasted on us. We'll be fine. That pompous Chatot. You learned me up enough to keep me going. Eh? Chatot did what? Here's what he did. That Chatot came along after we got wiped out. When he spotted us down and out, he scolded us with all sorts of choice words. Oh, I would have loved to see that. After giving us that blistered tongue lash, he went on his way. The things he said about us, I'm still seeing red. I'm still seeming mad that I refuse to give up here. I'm getting out of here if I have to crawl, so I can deliver my payback to that blasted Chatot, but if you'll think about it, we were close to giving up when that Chatot saved us by riling us up. Even though you say you've been saved, you look like you're still in a lot of pain. We've been bad to you all this time. You're two downright rotten times because of us, but you two can still bring yourselves to worry about the likes of us. Yeah. I mean, you did make us furious over this and that, but when we see you down and out like this, we can't just walk away. Sorry, I can't just walk away. Hey, the relic fragment. Whoops. How unlike me. The relic fragment slipped out of my grasp. And I cannot move yet. That Vel is going to steal it back. What are you doing, Stepwell? Skuntank. I only dropped the relic fragment by accident. You're free to pick it up. Or not. Skuntank. Thanks. Why, thank me. The next time we meet, we're going back to our old tricks of messing up with you. Besides, don't waste your time worrying about us. You should be worrying about that Chatot instead. That's right. Where did Chatot go? He went deeper. He's going after those enemies. You ought to hurry up and go too. Thanks, Skuntank. We're going in deeper after them. Just be sure you get your team out. And don't give up. I ask you not to patronize Team Skull. I have to go. You two, can you move? You can't be serious. The way the chance doesn't. I'm just too out. So that 8 parts later, POKéMON still has cotton in his ears. So that's it. We must really look like the mess. Oh, but Chief, I like how you kept it to yourself till the very end. You're still a little bit of a good guy. You redeemed yourself. No, you didn't. I'm still gonna kill you if we come across each other. Shut it. Also, there's something to be said about you doing that. Shut up. Hey, Chatot. You two, be alert. They're very close by. I saw their retreating figures when I came close, but I lost sight of them by the time I reached the spot. They must be lurking here somewhere. But there doesn't seem to be any place to hide here. What is this? An odd sense of foreboding. There's only these rock walls around us. At one glance I caught of them. I'm on the verge of remembering. That's it! When they attacked me last time, they seemed to appear out of nowhere, but where they really appeared from was... Oh, hello, hello, hello. Fellas, start to be careful. They're above us. Eh? Ah. I am Kabutops. And we almost are brothers. All trespassers need to be taught to listen. Take that. Ah. Chatot. What? I won't let you get away with this. How'd you like that? The hero that shielded his buddies with his body. That's not what I'd call smart. Oh, I remember. Kabutops. That big hero's been here before. We knocked him out the same way too. This is the second time he's done that. That really takes a lot of smarts. Say what you will. There. Our prize recruits. I won't let you harm them. Chatot. Oh no, he dead. Chatot, no, don't say it. Chatot! It's your turn next. Take this. Show me a good time, buddies. Okay. I'm gonna do the prediction game. This is probably not gonna go well for us, but I'm thinking, is he gonna go here or gonna go here? I'm thinking doing the wind-up. Oh, he has Aqua Jet. Good to know. Oh, and Protect as well. Wonderful. Wonderful game. What can I do here? You know what? Let's try one of these hefty Violence Seeds. Nom. Attacks rose sharply. Onvel's already on the brink. I'm just gonna go Water Gun. Oh. Halo damage. You can't scare me because I'm resistant to water moves, because I am a water type. Except you're also rock type, so you're neutrally effective. Oh no, I'm cringing. I wonder how many Reviver Seeds I'm gonna burn throughout this whole fight. Oh yeah, got... There it is. There's the... I was gonna say there's the Torrent boost, now it's gone. You know what? Time for my wind-up move. Time for the special Dynamite Punch. Oh hey, it works even though you take damage. That's actually pretty neat. Yep. Chatot, how did you teleport all the way over here? Chatot, are you alright? Stay with us.
Chatot!
That voice. Guildmaster. Wigglytuff. And Dan Green too?
Guildmaster! Ah! Grovyle!
What is Grovyle doing with the Guildmaster?
I'll explain later, this is more important. Chatot!
Hey, this is bad. Chatot's down. He's gravely injured.
Golly, he looks like he's gonna die.
Chatot, are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I'm hale and hearty, as you can see.
Chatot, I'm sorry, Chatot. If only I got here earlier.
Or if you fought to use any of our Reviver Seeds. Please, don't blame yourself, Guildmaster, but this is so humiliating. To be knocked out by the same enemies again.
That isn't true, Chatot. The last time we came here, You were knocked out by the raid, Chatot, so you probably don't remember this, but that time when Kabutop's gang spread out at us, you shielded me from attack, Chatot.
Excuse me?
I mean, I said Kabutop's gang packing after that, but if it weren't for you jumping out to shield me, Chatot, I would have been knocked out on the spot. I owe my life to you, Chatot.
Oh, do you mean knocked out or killed? What do you mean, Wigglytuff?
That's what happened?
Chatot, you're my valuable partner.
I'm privileged to hear such words, Guildmaster. I'm such a happy Pokemon.
Whoa, Chatot!
Chatot!
Everyone stay calm. Yes, he'll live. He still has time getting back to the guild now.
Well then, let's all go back to the guild.
No, we'll take Chatot back to the guild. But as for you two, and you, Grovyle, you have to keep... Don't worry, Chatot was stocked up in Phoenix Down before you came here. You're gonna be fine. You have to keep going. You have to walk to the end. But don't worry about it. Besides, if you don't go on from here, Chatot shitting you would have been for nothing. Ugh. A strange pattern's up ahead. Now hurry.
Thank you, Wigglytuff. We'll continue onward. Let's go, Valinstent.
Okay. Let's go.
Good luck. Find the hidden land.
I wouldn't have thought I'd be able to do Wigglytuff's voice so emotional like that.
Hey, Grovyle, how'd you know to join us here?
Wigglytuff brought me.
Eh? Wigglytuff did?
That's right. Wigglytuff's been looking for me. As soon as he found me, he asked me to go with him. He said you were close to finding the hidden land. It worked out fine because I planned to join you anyway.
Plan to join us? Wait, does that mean...
That's right. I've collected all the necessary time gears. So there is more than 5. Okay, game, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Still doesn't explain why all the time gears weren't just put up in Temple Tower to begin with, but... whatever. Alright. Now all we have to do is get to the hidden land, so let's find that place with the strange pattern now. Ah. This looks like a cozy site. Wow, there's water. Yes, there's water all over the dungeon, Peekabell. You really do have cotton in your brain. Hold on, this is seawater. Yes, I'm seawater in a place called Brine Cave. Surely you jest. Oh wow, look at that. The cave's mouth opens wide to the sea. I couldn't see it outside because it's in the shadows, but... I mean, it's true. The sea's visible beyond the rock wall. Yes. It's nearly evening. We didn't notice how the time go by. The tide rises up to here from that gap in the walls. Oh. Oh no, it's Terminal. Oh, it's the one thing that somehow we didn't notice first. That's... Hey, Sten, what's wrong? Hey, look at this! It's the exact same design as my relic fragment! I guess this really is the same brand that Chatot described. Let's see if I bring out the relic fragment. Let's see what happens. Hey! The relic fragment. And the pattern on the wall. It's as if they're reacting to each other? Ah! Laser! Ah yes, it's pointing out the way to Laputa. What was that? A beam of light shot out to sea. What's that out there? Return the slab! What? That's... It's coming closer. Swimming. In what looks like sewer water from the ripples. Well, Stent and Grovyle, correct? You know our names? Yes. I was informed by Wigglytuff. I'll be your Uber driver for the evening. But Wigglytuff told you? That pattern on the wall shot a beam of light across the sea. You appeared right after that. Can you tell me who you are? I am Lapras. I am the guide to the Hidden Land, and as I said, I am your Uber for the evening. Your what? You came to take us to the Hidden Land? You unleashed the beam of light from that pattern in the wall, yes? That is the signal for gaining entry to the Hidden Land. It is beyond the sea. Step on my back. I will carry you across the sea, even though I'm way too small. My sprite is way too small to convey that. Do not be afraid. I'm exceptional. I can carry you all and more on my back. Beyond the sea, the Hidden Land. Stand thou, let's go. Beyond the sea. Let's go find the One Piece. I know that was gonna crop up eventually. To Chapter 19, to the Hidden Land. Night falls again. Meanwhile, at the guild... The sea is always right! Oh, Guildmaster.
How's Chatot? Alright?
Yep. He needs to sleep in recovery tonight, but I think he'll be fine tomorrow.
Grr!
I'm glad to hear that.
Yep, that's a load off of my mind, by golly.
Hey, that's great. Chatot will be okay, hey.
Guildmaster? What is it, Flora? Guildmaster, you said Chatot escaped from that cave long ago. Can you tell us about it? Yeah, that's what happened.
I asked the same flashback again. Guildmaster, watch out!
Kabutops and his brutes attacked him without warning. Chatot reacted first and stealed me from them, and then he got knocked out. The same Kabutops his gang packing right after that, but Chatot was knocked out. I didn't know what to do. I was in a panic because I couldn't help him. He was gonna die. And it was then that Lapras appeared and used Heal Bell.
Lapras?
Yep, Lapras. Lapras saved Chatot.
Oh, I see. So that's how you met Wigglytuff, huh? Yes. I didn't intend to reveal myself at all, but I changed my mind the instant I saw Chatot on the ground. I simply had to help. Afterwards, I made Wigglytuff promise me something. A promise? Yes. Hey, so what was that promise?
I think Lapras recognized you in the exploration team right away. So he said to us, he couldn't tell we were bandits with big ambitions. We're an exploration team with good intentions.
Shadow always in all streams.
So he asked for the sake of the world's peace, and that we would not investigate the peculiar pattern there. That's what he asked of us.
So, what was your reply, Guildmaster? Wigglytuff promised to honor my request most agreeably. He said he owed me thanks for coming to Chatot's aid, and that he would stop all investigations into the matter. So that's what happened, but why didn't you want anyone to investigate the pattern? In the Hidden Land is Temporal Tower where Dialga reigns. Dialga feared intruders could wreak havoc on the tower that regulates time. As such, he decided to protect the Temporal Tower. He hid the Hidden Land in a gap in time. A gap in time? Yes. It's hard to explain, but it is a gap in time itself. It is the space between parts of the split... the Medusa Cascade. It's a second out of sync with the rest of the universe. I see. No wonder the place couldn't be found. A gap in time. No one could ever hope to go to such a place. No. Dialga left one key for entering the Hidden Land. That's a special fragment with a mysterious pattern etched into it.
When I heard Wise Old Torko's tale, and when I saw Vel's relic fragment, I finally understood. I realized that particular pattern was linked to the Hidden Land. So that's why I headed out to Brine Cave before everyone else went. Because I had to see Lapras.
Lapras is real Titanic.
I met with Lapras to explain what was happening. How time was stopping all over the world, and how it was in peril. I also explained how the time gears were needed to be taken to Temple Tower. So I asked him to reveal how we could get to the Hidden Land.
So, what happened?
Lapras revealed it to me. He said that the relic fragment chooses who'll go to the Hidden Land.
The relic fragment itself does that? It chooses on its own?
Yep, apparently so. And the relic fragment chose Val.
Hey, why did the relic fragment choose him?
I don't really know. I think Dialga wants to prevent those with bad intentions in the huts from entering Temporal Tower. That's why the important thing is Pure Dave's heart.
Ah, so it's like the Nimbus.
So Neo's heart must have resonated with the relic fragment. Anyway, guess we can do no more to help. From now on, this burn belongs to the instant. It seems signs wait to appear now.
Ah yes, this also reminds me of the Explorers of Sky special, where apparently they all get frozen in time whilst we're busy in the Hidden Land. It's a shame that wasn't actually showcased in the game, because that would have been a pretty neat way of raising the stakes.
It's entirely up to them to get to the Hidden Land. It falls to them to stop the destruction of time.
Would you like to... Yes. Yes. Yes, I think I do. The next morning... I gotta say, this really does sort of remind me of, the Orange League. I want to take the ultimate step, got the courage to be bold. To risk it all and not forget the lessons that I hold. I want to go where no one's been, far beyond the crowd. Learn the way to take command, use the power that's in my hand. Sorry. Hey, Lapras. Yes? You've been in swing for a long time, are you doing okay? I'm fine, Val. No need for concern, because we're almost there. See? It's coming into view. What? On the far horizon, do you see where the sea looks a little different? Ah yes, it's green! It's true! The waves. The waves are all twisted up. Lapras? What is that? The edge of the gap in time. That's where the portal through to which we'll go to the Hidden Land. Alright, and here comes the good music. I don't want to go back to Tyrol. Don't worry, we're not gonna go to Tyrol. Okay, here we go. Suddenly it turns out Lapras has an outboard motor. And a repulsor lift. Lapras! You're flying! No, that's not it. He's falling with style! We're crossing the Sea of Time! Lapras. Is that it? Is that the Hidden Land? Yes, that is the Hidden Land. We're going in. It's the Dragon Ball opening. Ah yes, pretty cool cinematic this. And so we're here. The map uncovers the Hidden Land. As we make landfall. Welcome to the proper endgame. This is the Hidden Land? We finally made it here. Please, look ahead. Hey, what's that? Is that perhaps... Yes, that is Temporal Tower. That's where Dialga lives. That's where we have to go. The time gears will have to be taken there. But if you take a close look, that place seems to be floating in the sky? I wonder how we're supposed to get up there. Hey Lapras, can you just carry us all the way up there? You must take the rainbow... Yeah, this seems like a bit of a truncated thing to me, because, like, Lapras can fly. Why can't he just fly us all the way up there and bypass this whole dungeon? Because it is one of the more nightmarish from what I recall. But anyways, you must take the Rainbow Stone Ship. The Rainbow Stone Ship? Yes. Far ahead you'll see the old ruins. There you'll find an ancient mystical vessel, the Rainbow Stone Ship. It will take you to Temporal Tower. Thank you, Lapras. This is the extent of what I can do for you. From here, you're on your own. Good luck on reaching Temporal Tower. Alright. Grovyle, Stent, we're not far to go now, let's keep it up. To be fair, Grovyle did say Lapras didn't fly was more like being carried. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's keep it up. Alright, I think, given the time, this is a good place to leave things off. Next time, we're finally getting into the end game of such of, Explorers of Sky. We got a long way to go, still. With some of the most harrowing dungeons so far, from what I recall, so, Needless to say, we're gonna need to be prepared. Taking as many, you know, I'm not sure we're actually gonna need these, but I'm gonna take the Vile Seed I'm gonna take the Vile and the Vile and the Violent Seed. Or just the Vile Seed, because it's gonna be useful where we're going. But, yeah. Tune in next time for the epic conclusion of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, the main scenario. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.